Hello world, welcome to the 23rd video on my channel and part 2 of me controlling a Nerf gun with an Arduino. Please subscribe to my channel and like this video if you like programming or robotics. In the last video we turned on the spin wheels of my Fortnite Nerf gun, this AR Fortnite Nerf gun. In this video we're going to actually fire the Nerf gun. It works well with the Arduino serial monitor, so I'll show you that real quick. But I'm having some difficulties with the Python program, so we're going to be running it from the Arduino IDE. I had to buy a larger servo than what comes with the Arduino Uno. So when you look at when I show you the servo, you'll see it's quite large. So let's check out the Arduino code real quick. Okay, so this doesn't follow Python programming if you're new to Arduino. So you have to include this library, start a servo, and then I have two pins. You have pin 9 controlling the servo, pin 8 controlling the relay. You start your position at 0, so that will be not firing for my servo. And then we have the incoming byte, which is whatever I type into the serial monitor. So in the setup, you tell it that the servo is going to attach on pin 9, that we're going to be using what's called a baud rate of 9600, and then the pin mode is on the relay pin. So anything I push to it will output to the relay pin. So this loop is what's happening. So if the serial is available, so that means if I am connected to an Arduino, then we go to this one. We're going to read the incoming byte. And if that incoming byte, so basically if I press H, or in Python, when I voice activate it, if I say fire, it's just going to pass an H. This could be anything. It doesn't have to be H. It's going to go to, it's starting on position 0. It's going to go to 160 and around 3 degrees speed. And you'll see the speed in a second. Then it sends that to your Arduino board. It's going to wait 15 milliseconds. And then it's going to pass the letter L. And so what happens if there's a letter L? It goes back to, it starts at the 160, which is where we ended, goes back to position 0, and it's going to go in the -3, so the opposite direction. Then it's going to pass that, it's going to send that to the Arduino, and then it's going to delay 15 seconds. So basically every time I press H or fire, or if I say activate or fire, it's going to pull the trigger and then come back. So that's the servo. And then with this, if I pass an F, which will be fire, it's going to turn the relay on. We saw that in the last video. If I pass an S, which will be stop, when I voice activate it, it's going to send a low pulse and turn it off. So that's the code. Simple. And then all the Python program did in the last video is pass the H, L, F, or S just through Python. So we're going to be using this serial monitor right here, and it says that my board is not available, so I can't show you. But in a second, we're going to look at the Nerf gun, and I'll show you what I mean. All right, let's go over to the Nerf gun. So here we have the Fortnite gun. We have the relay. And then we have this large servo right here. All right, connected to tie straps. And it's just connected to the carrier, not the actual trigger, because it's in line with it. And I had to make some modifications to the Nerf gun, so it's pretty ugly underneath there. They're both hooked up to the Arduino board. And now we're going to look at using the serial monitor of the Arduino on my laptop. So first we're going to press this safety switch right here with something heavy, and when the Nerf gun is assembled, that will be pressed. So we're going to start the spin wheels now, and you'll hear a small click. Okay, and now we'll actually fire the Nerf gun. Okay, let's try that again. One more time. There you go, kind of simple. And then sometimes it gets stuck, and it does this with the Python program too. So I have to manually adjust it. Let's turn off the spin wheel. Alright, and anything we do on the keyboard, we can simply voice activate it. So in the next video, I'm going to try to make it work with Python, and also we're going to make this Arduino wireless. So right now it is connected via USB, but I want this to be, wirelessly controlled, because I'm going to try and experiment with multiple Nerf guns, maybe one that doesn't require a manual trigger. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Please remember to subscribe to my channel and like this video and share it with any other friends that like robotics. Goodbye, world.